Today's Q&A addresses a simple question: what is a coaching session like? So for most of my clients, we meet on Zoom or some other video conferencing platform, or occasionally by phone, but you also are welcome to come into my office if you're in Chicago. We start our sessions by identifying a goal for the time together. So it might be continuing to talk about, explore, make progress on a topic that we've already addressed, or it might be whatever you're feeling when you walk in the room and maybe we change the plan. But it's identifying some kind of goal for the end of the session, some kind of desired outcome. Then I facilitate greater self-awareness, greater acceptance, and emotional engagement by asking a series of questions that are really entirely based on what you share, what you say in the moment. So my job is mostly to listen very well and then respond with curiosity and openness and hope. And then I find that my clients are usually surprised at the beginning, early in our relationship, by how great of insights they can uncover just by responding to those simple and open and curious questions. Later on in our relationship, after maybe a few sessions, you may not be surprised anymore that you're in the habit now of uncovering things that you didn't even realize could be uncovered, uncovering things and understanding things about yourself that kind of break down the barriers to accomplishing your goals. So coaching sessions with me are generally about 45 minutes in length, although a couple times a year I do offer what I call 20 for 20 sessions, which are $20 sessions for 20 minutes at a time. And I like to do that as an opportunity to bring very affordable sessions to people, but also if it's a great opportunity to purchase a session for a friend, or maybe purchase a bundle of sessions for someone else, or just to try it out if you're not sure that you want to commit and pay for the full 45-minute session. So usually in the spring or summer, and then usually in the late fall or winter, I'll offer those 20 for 20 sessions. You also have the opportunity to come to a coaching workshop. So I offer these publicly a few times a year, and it's an hour and a half of a slide presentation full of activities and learning concepts and practicing things that sort of help to move forward your self-awareness in a larger group. Those sessions are usually public, open to anyone who wants to join, but I also offer them privately just in case you have something that you want to work on in that workshop way with the activities and moving forward at your own pace, but you don't necessarily want to share with people that you don't know, and that's okay. So the topics for those workshops, I like to start out the year with learning resilience from failure. And a little bit later in the year, I do a workshop on aiming for abundant productivity. And then towards the fall, I like to dive into crafting rhythms and routines as a workshop, especially since school's starting and a lot of families are sort of orienting themselves to routines. So doing it with intention is something that I hope we can cultivate by spending that time in the workshop together. And to close out the year, I like to offer a workshop titled Finding Rest and Restoration, so that we end the year well, restored and recharged to start a new one and take full advantage of the fresh start that comes with a new year. So working with me in a coaching session, if it's private and one-on-one, it's usually that 45 minutes of self-exploration and me facilitating that process alongside you. There are also 20-minute sessions. There are consultations that are available. So if you just have questions about what it's like, we can talk about that. And then workshops, as well as some other special events that I sometimes do for groups, customized events that are either smaller group coaching for like 4 to 6 people, or it could be a larger group coaching or training event for an organization. So if you are interested in learning more about working with me or have questions about what a coaching session might be like for you and your particular concerns, I hope you'll reach out at my website or shoot me an email. My email address is RebeccaDanaeCortés@gmail.com. I'm wellness coach Rebecca Danae Cortés, and you can find me online at the handle Rebecca Danae Cortés on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm also on LinkedIn. You can find me with my full name, and at my website, RebeccaDanaeCortés.com.